Hey everyone, Miacidae here. Welcome back to Wartales. So today we're going to be continuing on with doing some of the Fate of Vertruse quests. We do have this ambush the caravan and capture the woman for the Alazar abode. However, there's this Crown of Misappropriation quest that I think I might have found a clue for that I kind of forgot about in the past, where I had picked this lock previously in the Mayoress's place, and I have the opportunity to steal it, which I found very odd, which was never really a thing before after I had picked the lock. And I got to thinking, maybe I just take this, figure out where the thing is, because that might be where the misappropriated funds are, and then just pay the bounty because I have the funds for it. And if I can ride out the bounty, I can ride out the bounty, but we all know my my luck with that. So I'm going to steal this. And that went rather well. I'm not currently wanted by the guard for a 4-star bounty. Okay. But it's by... Is that the slave camp? That's why she wants those people. Okay. Well, let's depart. Yeah, that's the slave camp right here. So let's go do all this stuff over here. Then we'll go ambush the caravan. I think this is the right way. This is not the right way. So, no. Fine, we'll fight you. Those deserters really wanted me, and I don't know why. And now those guards over there really want me. Although the bounty is not that bad. The bounty is not that bad for a 4-star wanted. But why were these deserters waiting, like, right there? I was not in the town that long. So just double checking to see if they have the really annoying armor. I don't think so. The best check would be to see if I can find someone I'm not even seeing. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Yeah, there's not even the guy I'm thinking of here, so this shouldn't be horrible. Saboteur goes first. Where is Giselle? We're just going to obliterate them, Giselle. I'm thinking if I get her, like, right here, I can take 3 people out. But let's get other people in position first. Scruffy can go get the bomber there. Then Honey can go get another bomber over there. There's no one over here, so these people go straight into this squad. Because the bears are over there, Signong's going to be right there. I'd rather our archer not, the Aldous not be where he's not really going to be protected. Because there's not really any tanks over here, let's throw Julian over here as well. All 3 of our tanks are going into that squad. Ludian can run into one of them, knock him out right away. Hacker can do some big damage to this group. Vham can then follow up. Taurus can go right in front. Yeah, that looks fine. Okay. So like I said, the first thing I want to do is run, like... Actually, right here wouldn't be a bad idea. This way I can swing on all 3 of them. We'll knock out their armors. If I crit, I think I get at least one of them. maybe not, but then when I run through, I get 2 people. And the person I want to get is this saboteur. So we'll run all the way down and get these 2. So that's 2 down. Next up is this bomber, so Scruffy is going to run up to them. I'm not even going to bother with the fragility, we're just going to tie them up. Then this renegade goes. Alright. Then people in this squad are going to start to go. So I think the best idea is to get a poison vial into the mists here. Because then on subsequent turns I can get Feeham to do that, and then all of them are vulned. Gonna throw this and they're all gonna get damaged. And that is a lot of rage for us. Now, let's try to reduce some incoming damage here. And maybe go at the saboteur. I mean, if you're going at Taurus, that's fine. Gonna do the same thing with Feeham here. So gonna poison vial this entire lot. I was hoping I could get all of these guys there without getting my own. That's not going to be a thing, so I'm just going to poison this entire cloud there. So now they have 8 poison except for this saboteur up there and vulnerabilities. So vulnerability next attack is guaranteed critical. So, that being said, let's take out this raider. Almost took him out. Alright, saboteur over here, then this bomber. So what we're going to do is have Honey run up to the bomber from the back and engage them. Saboteur goes at Julian. That's fine. Attack of opportunity. Attack of opportunity again. I love that shield so much. Punching the bear. That's fine. Then the renegade goes, and then a renegade over here. So we're going to do what we can. Piercing throw through these 3. And maybe take out one of the henchmen. No crit, but I mean the bleed and the poison now takes him out. Hacker, you're doing alright, buddy. Alright, Sinran's gonna run over here. Gonna hit both of them with our sword. And we get to kick the renegade. Oh, they got Claresta there. Aldous can do a chunk of damage down a line that I see. Yeah, that's a henchman. Okay. So we're going to hit these three. Takes one out. Then we hit this raider. We take him out. That's one less guy that gets an attack at us. Later down the road, at least. Okay, so next is this saboteur. So let's have Ludian. Actually, not Ludian. Yeah, we'll go Claresta here. Because Claresta can probably do the job with just a burst, I was assuming. We can try. It's 3 health, and if we got 1 crit, he went down. Yeah. Then we can run over to this guy. And arterial. Poison, bleeding. And the caustic. Next is henchman right there that I don't think I'm gonna get to. We might have a chance. Okay. So, shot in the dark. Magic. Take this guy out. No reload, okay. I was hoping we got the crit and we didn't. Weldacram can now get to these guys. So we're going to tie up the henchman here. And I did put the new mace on him, so he doesn't do the fragility weakening anymore. Instead, deals 13 to 16 damage, which I realize really lowered his damage here. But if he has more strength than this guy, which actually he doesn't, which is kind of weird, he would have doubled his damage and dealt a critical hit. How about this guy? Wow, he does not have more strength than these people. Sad day. Right, we got the critical hit anyway. We just didn't get the double damage. But then we can start pumping Weldacram's strength after this, and hopefully he gets, you know, the double damage from here on. Henchman down. I thought we'd get to move after that. Ovation. I guess we had to slow down. I mean, you're right in line for Giselle there now. That's on you. We're going to destabilizing the saboteur. Just so our hollowed strike does more damage. We're going to move with Signong here. Attack the bomber. Shoot the bomber. Bomber down. Motivated for plus 10% damage. A little bit of fire there. Alright, Ludian. We're going to go over to this henchman. Not going to bandit focus, we're just going to attack, then attack of opportunity. Then we're going to Wrath, because I'm not going to waste the Fury on that then. Then, because we don't have the movement to get to that Renegade, we're going to Fury on this henchman. And that's another one down. And since Gabine's our last one left, just get that little extra point, hit him, end our turn. Oh, how cute. Hey, Giselle? Do you want to show him how it's done? 1, and 2, and twirly, twirly, twirly. That's galvanization. Then you can move right here, run through these two. She just took out 4 on her turn. Honey, I want you to engage the bomber so they don't do anything. You can end your turn. Renegade over here is next, so magic if you would. Attack of opportunity. They go down. They want to flee. Now here's the thing. They attacked me right as I was getting out of that fort. Or right as I was getting out of town. I'm a little mad about that. They don't get to run. Next up is the Saboteur. Hey, Manel. Piercing throw. Then stabby, stabby, stab. Guess 1 was enough. This Renegade is next. Hey, Ludian. Actually, first, we're just going to go to this guy in Wrath. For agility transferred. This guy's probably, I guess it's a gal, probably not looking too good, probably not happy. Bonk to the face, chop. You regretting your actions yet? Now it's just these guys. End that turn. Hey, Julin. You can kick this one. Just a kick was enough to finish them off. Then slash the bomber. End turn. Hey, Scruffy. Bomber. Maul. That really wasn't much. Okay, we can sell the Brigandine, I'm assuming, and the Tabard. Thank you for the throwing axes, though. Theham. Actually, we didn't use the throwing axe I had on you. So, these are down here. That's much worse armor than I have for you. Level 6 required. It is better armor than what you're wearing. I'm actually genuinely surprised there. So we'll equip that on you because it's actually basically what you're wearing, just upgraded. Now this is medium armor. And I don't think the carrying capacity is worth damage from opportunity that we have on anyone else. Yeah, so we'll just sell those. I'm gonna go back. Actually, do you have anything here?
Might I interest you in my humble wares, my good sirs?
No, not really. Now, I have such a hard time getting into town. There we go. So, blacksmith. Can sell these right away.
I just know this year will be a breeze. Without the vineyards, here we go.
And then be on our merry way. And hopefully, we can get this down. Because the guards are looking for me everywhere. But I know where I'm going. Like right here. Yeah, it's right here. Oh, of course. So there's something just before I do the fight. It's not even going to let me look at it. Okay. I'll have to do the fight and then... But yeah, you can see it. It's right there. Man, what's with all the boars wanting to fight me lately? So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, it looks like they're all just in 2 big packs for me. So, with that being said, first one to attack me is right there. So, if I have Giselle run in, take out these 3, I'm probably good. As a start, Ludian. Where's Boar 2? Okay. That's a lightning strike. That's not going to be good. We'll just kind of roll with where everyone's at. I just kind of like to get that placed. I don't have much for Valor points, so I will have to be careful here. That Strength Oil is really paying off. And hit both of them, take them both out. That's 3 of the boars down. And then I'm just going to have her run down here to get kind of out of the way. Next up we have Ludian, like I said, going at the boar right here so he can engage it. The attack of opportunity should take it out along with Rampage, I'm thinking, so I'm not going to... Oh, Wrath will do the job, maybe. So tell... Nah, it won't. We're just going to do the Rampage. If I would have crit, it would have taken it out, but I wasn't going to take that risk. Alright, ending his turn. So the sow, and then this boar. So what we'll do is piercing throw, hit these 3. Then just do as much damage to this boar as possible. I'm thinking the bleed takes this boar out, but it might not. Yeah, it's a little short. Okay, from here, Boar over here goes. Sinran can get into range on it. So we're just going to do the damage I can. I can hit all 3 of them. Nice. But then if I kick it, we engage it. I'm not sure about the attacks of opportunity because of how that charge works. Magic. Let's just take out this boar if I can. Reload? Cool. Do a bit of damage to this sow. And we'll end that. If you hit magic, you're gonna be in for a bad time. Okay. From here, Boar here goes. So, what's their strength? 16. Weldocram might be able to chunk it out. Yeah, 48 because of that crit. Holy hell. And then we can do weakening so it doesn't do as much damage. Claresta might be able to take a boar out. So we're going to apply 2 poisons to it. along with bleeding. Switch to defensive for opportunistic blow, and boar down. And then run by Sinran. Next, boar on left side, then dominant sow on left side. So what I'm thinking... Nah, that won't work. Yeah, okay, so we're just going to have Hackert go here. We're going to use the poison vials on this cluster of 5 boars, because that poisons them. They lose 20% of their health a turn. Then I'm going to run in a little bit closer, use this small explosion to hit the same cluster of 5. If it crits, it takes out the 1 boar, but it didn't crit. And then I'm going to stab the boar that goes next. Yeah. And then I can apply burning and disengage from the boar without getting a attack of opportunity on it because of his hat, which is kind of fun. I've not done that one, so this boar takes a lot of damage. Manel's not looking great. Really not looking great. Alright, boar by Weldacram, then boar on right side. I'm thinking... Let's get the boar on the right side with the Julin because of the burn. Then we can kick it, and there go my Valor points until they hit my tanks. Because that charge doesn't seem to get me any Valor points, unfortunately. It's not a skill or something like that. But this should get me a temporary at least, because they just gored Weldacram. Who has turns left? Signong, Aldous, Theham, and the Bears, Gabini. So I'm thinking I'm going to run down with Gabini, galvanize the troops for the 3 Valor points. Chop one of the boars. I know it doesn't... it did actually do a crit, which also bleeds. I'm going to Ovation for the riposte, because when they come back to try to gore us, it does a lot. And Tactical Slam doesn't do too much, so I'm not going to waste the point. We're then going to come over with Signong. Hit the boar. And I think actually I'm just going to have him end with that. We're not going to do the attack. Attack of opportunity, though, from Sinran left that boar in a bad spot. Okay, Taurus. Let's actually just have you come over and take this boar out before it does anything more. We'll have you do Wrath on it. And then just hit the other boar. Our riposte did hit this boar because he ended there. Nice. Yeah, Scruffy. Dominant Sow. Probably should have gone at the boar, but that's fine. Attack of opportunity from Julin did not take it out, but oh, got a second one. Was not expecting that. I thought we would just get the one. That's kind of cool. Aldous, I see potential for some shenanigans here. I want to see just what I can pull off. If I move one more, can I hit all of them? I can hit all three of them with one recoil shot. So there's some more valor points. Then we can take this boar out before it does anything. So we'll do that. Then this cell's going to go. It's probably going to hit both Taurus and Aldous. Oh, it didn't, but it did engage Aldous. We get an attack of opportunity back. We just have Honey and Beeham left, so we're going to hit the boar with Honey. It does get an attack of opportunity back at us. Then we hit it back, which is kind of funny. Ending our turn, we get Relentless. And then after Beeham goes... This boar is going to hit us with an attack of opportunity either way. So I'm thinking if we do run... we get out of that spot. We can then chuck this at the boar, taking it out. So there goes our throwing axe. We get motivated. And then I can get into a spot where I take out another boar that's about to go. Good old Beeham. One boar left, does its attack. Manel's at willpower, so thankfully it didn't go at him. Lightning strike. And we'll just have to take this by ear now. So if I go in with Giselle here, I can free up Honey before he gets struck, or she gets struck by lightning. So that's 2 down. Galvanization, so we do more damage. Swing, swing, swing. And unfortunately, I think that's going to have to end her turn. Then the boar by Gabini goes. So I can do is have Sinran kick the boar, then run over and swing at the other boar. And those are down. The one by Ludian now goes. So I am going to Fury because that does more damage. Then we can engage one of these ones with... We're not letting them run. I want the meat and screw these boars. Arm of Justice, one of these boars now. So I'm going to run up to this one that hasn't been damaged. The attack of opportunity should take this boar out, I think. There we go. Ludian probably takes out this dominant sow, getting Hackert out of being engaged. Then we're gonna go to the side so we can piercing throw this boar. And then we're just gonna get him out of combat there since 1 health. Hackert's gonna go to the side of this boar and do a stabby stab. Ending his turn. Veham can run up to this... No, we're not going to have him do that. Taurus can hit this dominant sow. And because it's under half health, we can Wrath it. And we do plus 50% damage, so Wrath takes it out. Ending his turn. Weldercram's going to run up to this dominant sow. And I believe we have strength bonus on it. Yeah. It's 20 strength, we have like 26, so double damage, crit guaranteed, plus 50% damage, 112 damage. Bonk. And then damage reflecting shield. Return and turn. Claresta can go up to this dominant cell, opportunistic burst it down. Ending her turn, leaving Scruffy. Maul the sow. End your turn. Thank you for your service. And then Julin. Another slash should put it down. Minimize the damage there while getting more meat, I think, hopefully. I'm not sure if taking them all out rather than letting them run actually gets me any more loot. It doesn't actually look like it, other than maybe the corpses, but it makes me feel better. So 13 more pork, some more grease, more leather. The carcasses are what's getting me. I am going to take them, because I do need to camp. How bad is the repair thing? So definitely need that. Weldercram needs it. Cinnaran definitely needs it. Probably only needs 1. So I think we can be a little choosy here, even though I know I have a bunch of repair materials. Full repair on some of these people, but others, it's like using 1 here would only repair 4, and I don't think I'm going to waste it on that. So only Claresta got, or no one got injured out of that, thankfully, because I thought maybe Manel would get injured, but he didn't. Good job on that. And that's going to be that. So yeah, it does show that there's something right here. I do need to camp before we do anything. And I'm over encumbered as well, so we will need to take care of that. But once I get into the woods, I think is... Once we do that. Okay. So. Claresta is on the gurney. That's what we need. Got people in the tent, so that's going to get us extra valor points. I have the carcasses both being tanned and on the meat drying rack, so that's going to get rid of some weight. However, that being said, to help, I can also get the grilled pork, probably. I can make the Hilled Delights. Not too often I can make a feast. So reduces the speed at which the troops' fatigue stacks at by 35%. Increases troops' happiness by 1. I believe that's from the Gozenberg wine. Right? I want to find that quick. Yeah. No. So it doesn't do as much as the Gozenberg wine, but you need 2 of them, actually, which is kind of interesting. But it does improve the other 2, and it does a lot more food than the other 2. So, We'll make 2 of these. Got a knowledge point for that. There was something I was interested in. So I'm kind of interested to see how this vacancy thing works. So I think I'm going to get this just to see, like, hey, can I post a thing going, hey, I want I'm not even sure what I would want, but, like, say I want another brute like Wildacram, or I wanted... I know I keep turning people down because I don't know what I want. Or I want another crossbowman because I want to get another, or I want to try out Scorpion. Could I post a thing saying that, or is it just a note going, hey, I have a vacancy? I don't know. But I probably have everything I need right here. I probably shouldn't be posting more, but I'm kind of curious to see just how it works, so I will be doing that. And then... not that. I want... workshop. At the workshop, I wanted to... or do I not have enough of the wood? That was what I wanted to do. I want to upgrade the workshop, but I need to have 1 more wood to upgrade it. So that's what we'll do. So for today, I don't think I want to use the Hill Delights because I'm not going to, like, into a big fight, I think. So we'll just use another one of the delicious platters and then some random assorted things. And then save those for when I go into, like, a bandit lair or I'm expecting bigger fights. Oh, I should have used the Bullabays. I forgot about that. That's actually not good. Okay, back at the tavern. Okay, Taurus, yes, I know you're a very capable fighter, but you're a master cook, so yes, that can be considered an accomplished artisan. Who wouldn't want to marry you? I mean, if you can cook, yes. Your wife wouldn't have to cook then. So if you brag, happiness up by 3, and we get to the 2 valor points, which I actually kind of need right now. You can show off, get 30 influence, which I kind of need, or celebrate, brag, because yes, the troop actually talks about how good your cooking is a lot, and I get the 2 valor points, which I need, 3 happiness, which I'm actually not maxed out. Let's do it. Then, because I just got some wood from making a upgraded workshop, which now you can dismantle low-level weapons, armor, and accessories to gain resources. Now, the reason I hadn't done this in the past is I didn't read this correctly, and I was just reading the scrap stuff. So I kind of want to take a look at this now. Dismantling? What would the torch get me? Out of curiosity. Oh, does it not show me? So I'm probably not going to be... oh, it does show me. Raw materials. I have a chance at getting wood. Okay, so that's not the worst thing in the world. I could retrieve, like, wood and stuff like that. I misread this the first time I used it, so I've gotten this far without the workshop. 100% because I misread things. So I didn't know that I would get wood or iron ore or anything like that back. And that's actually why I started going into it, is I was wondering if I could dismantle things eventually for the resources or to get more of those later on. So I'll max that out. That's why you read everything carefully sometimes, people, but that one's also on me. I'm just clicking these to get the points at this time. Alright. Oh, dead or alive. Accumulate suspicion. Yes, I've accumulated a lot of suspicion. Now, my problem right now is I'm still overweight, like severely, because of all those carcasses I grabbed. So let's see if I can't work that down a little bit more. Actually, do I need salt for the candied fruit? It might be worth making candied fruit for happiness. Actually, I don't want to do that because I want the cherries for the other thing. Now, what I did think about... Oop, did not want to do that. To me, C is character, not camp. So everyone has saddlebags, right? Well, except for what? Oh, this pony doesn't. Okay, well that helps significantly. You know what? We'll just put the saddlebag on him too. But I was thinking I could just put the constitution on them, career plan that in. I know that's actually. We'll just do this for now. If they don't have. Oh, this run duration increased. I didn't take a lot of stuff here. So this pony's never got any of its specialization points, so this should help significantly as well, because I never even really looked at that. But I was thinking I could just use some of the influence. But if I use all of it, that would be a lot just to get maybe a 1 or 2 bonus, so I'm not going to do that all the way. What does that mean? Like, attack on sight? Okay, I've got 1 skull down for them. Oh, so I only have novice fisher, so I can't make better hooks. I was thinking of making better ones. That would have helped with weight too. Eel. Good. I'm going to circle back around and see if I can't avoid the guards. Although, once again, it's not much, so it might not be worth avoiding the guards for too long. I just saw that, like, they had some weird mark above their head, and I thought, maybe they're gonna attack me on sight. And I didn't think that would be good. And yeah, I know I need more hooks. I just kind of wanted to get their level up so I could make the best hooks again. Do you think they know where I'm gonna be because I took this? Okay, honey, caught more eels. That's cool.
You can forget the bounty our former master promised you. You'll never capture us.
Convince them that you do not take orders from their master. 'Cause I'm here for something else. I'll happily do that now.
Is that so? You aren't here to take us back? Well, then I suppose you can come in.
Yeah, I'm here for something else. That's just a trap. Oh.
You? Don't touch that! It's ours!
Oh, that's the precious tapestry the guy was looking for. Because remember last time I was in here, there was a guy that was looking for something that he had, like, said, oh, I've spent the last 6 years or something, blah, blah, blah. And now my life is ruined. Convince him that the Weaver needs it back. Only 50 points? Really? That's all?
Oh, I had no idea its maker needed it so much. To be honest, I only took it because it was large enough to be used as tent canvas.
It was a tent canvas, not a... 6 years of a man's life work, worth a fortune, now used as a tent canvas. When he figures out what's happened to it, and it's probably ruined now, he is going to be beside himself.
But you can take it back to him. We will make do without it.
Thank you. Now, I'm still looking for something else, mind you. I'm kind of concerned at how easy this has been. Okay, I thought it was around here. I said something and now it has to break all my locks. Can see how much it's giving. Oh, right here. Seriously. Are you kidding me? I had to say something. I had to say something. Okay, here's 15 more lockpicks. That should help with some weight, right? It's seriously right here. There we go. How close was I all of those times? And it wasn't even worth it.
Our apologies to the Weaver.
That's fine.
Buy something from me. We need the money to pass the harried border without having to climb the mountains.
I mean, that mutton stew is really good, and same with those apple pancakes. That's going to save me. There you go. Have fun. Cut some wood while I'm here. I really need it. You get your share too. I'm just doing some of the work. Okay, this bugs me now because this is obviously the slave camp, right? No, it's not. What else is on a beach? I need to look around more for a beach. Like area. The bandit camp? Oh. More boars. Just what I needed. It's meat. Maybe I sell the carcasses or something like that, or don't take them this time around. 2 large chunks once again. Although I'm really split off this time. This boar in the back is going to go first. So what we're going to do is kind of this. And get people a bit closer. And see what happens. So Giselle. Have fun. Bonky, bonky, bonk. Really? I thought you'd be able to take out a boar or two. Okay. Okay, next is this side. I'm not really scared about that one doing anything. Weldacram can run over to this boar. Hit it for a double damage crit. I love that mace so much already. And then make sure it doesn't do much with weakening. Oh, it can actually get out there. Thank you for the Valor point. And then the one I already had damaged does its thing and gives me another Valor point. Now, boar on the right side is going to do something. Okay. So Claresta can take this one out. So we're going to Arterial, get debuffs on it, switch to defensive, and burst it down. Now they do get Fury for that, which may hurt. Dominant Cell, which I've already hurt on this side, goes. So if I do 20... and then kick it, it's not going to go down. So we're going to Legionary Ointment to bleed these two. So they're bleeding. I'm going to kick it so we have the chance of getting an attack of opportunity. And end his turn. Bear by Scruffy, and then bear over here. Or boar, rather, not bear. We're going to attack with Ludian. So, Arm of Justice. See if our attacks of opportunity get it down. It does not, but we can Wrath it down now. Bandit Focus, so we have a better attack or chance at rampaging. And he's just going to go at the boar that's closest to him. Good bit of damage there. If you stay in that thunder, that's actually good. Does it say how much kill any unit it strikes? And I mean, he's in there good. I'm pretty sure that lightning's gonna hit the boar there. So we're gonna take out the Dominant Cell with Scruffy. Move right next to this boar. Put the fragility on it so that we have the wrong archer over here. Oh, no, we don't. Signong's over there. Okay, that works. Thank you for the point. This Dominant Cell is gonna go. So what I'm gonna do Oh, we don't have any axes equipped. Shoot. Oh well. So Theham. Gonna move in. We're gonna poison this entire bunch of boars. Before running in and taking out one of the boars. That we already did damage on Ludian with. Now I'm assuming we're gonna take a bunch of goring damage here, but that's kind of beside the point. Alright, Julin. We can't hit third boar. That's fine. Then kick one. Assuming it can charge through all three of them. Oh, maybe just the two. This side actually is not doing well. But now is when I get to do some shenanigans. So let's hit this boar. Attack of opportunity. No reload. Shoot. It's fine if it hits Scruffy. Alright, Manel has not gone, so if I do piercing throw, I'm assuming I can hit both of these two. I was really hoping to take them out. And then I'm gonna get Signong out of combat before kind of running down here. Thank you for the point. Valor points are very useful at this time. Signong can take this boar out before running down and using attack on another boar with Scruffy here. The one that we used for agility on earlier. I was really hoping that would take this one out. Oh well. We're getting places, slowly but surely. Right, Aldous, we're going to set you up here, so recoil shot these two. Now that boar is definitely going to get struck by lightning. We're going to aim and take out boar mid-combat. They're the one that we had already hit with Scruffy a few times. Ending your turn. I'd really just like to get to motivation at this point. Gabini here. How bad is Theham? Okay, Theham can live. Like, no matter what we do. So we are going to galvanize for the points. Ovation for riposts. Smack dominant cell. End turn. And Manella's dying. That was not on my list for this fight. So, Hackert, let's have you take out this boar. Actually, which dagger do you have? Let's attack from behind for the crit. That didn't go off. And end your turn. And now shit gets bad because we have someone dying. So I'm probably going to lose Theham here. Who would have thought it'd be boars? You know what? This fight ain't worth it. Flee the battle. Your armor's damaged. They risk being injured. Retreat. Things going south quick. We didn't take enough out. People are in bad positions. I have 2 people dying. It's not worth it. Everyone lives. And that's not the spot I wanted either, so. There is a beach over there. That's worth checking out. Why is this town so hard to get into? Okay, so. I have a lot of injuries. And a lot of stuff broken. So I'm just going to have him repair.
Just know this year will be a breeze. Without the vineyards, no need to circle new barrels.
Yeah, he can repair for us. That's 84 gold.
Here we go.
Imagine if
Your armor.
I didn't have the stuff I did. Then at the apothecary, I want to see how much of the... I have 25 and 27, so it might be worth just me using some of my medicines here.
It's all so confusing to me.
And he
To
can't...
my family, and why?
That's right. He can't,
Happy? Joran wants to keep the old shop in honor of his uncle. What am I supposed to invest in now?
my tavern. But yeah, the apothecary can't heal my wounds, so I have to heal them on my own. I'm going to keep that flawed remedy around just in case it can help with, like, plague, because it's a flawed remedy, you know? I'm not sure what it's used for. So we're just going to medicine all this stuff off. Actually, I do have the 2 things. Nah, we'll just use the medicine. My thought there was I do have the gurney, but I also do want to get on top of the valor points because I do want to just get back into the thick of it. So let's just do this. Some of these are kind of bad injuries, like the bruise, double damage taken, willpower halved, things like that. I really would rather them not. And Scruffy can't even go on the gurney. And that is all of my snow iris and most of my comfrey. The one thing I would like to check is if I can make any of the components, and I can't. Okay. So at least we live to see another day. I'm going to go check out the Brothers on a Mission, and then we'll go over here. I say as I just checked the time, but oh well. And you know what? Hey guards, if you want to chase me, you can chase me. I'm just going to see how quickly this falls off. So, I mean, it's less than 100 gold. That's wood over here. I'm going to grab that, and I'm almost here. So, like, do I have to go fight these guys? Gladiatorial Legacy, Honest Workers. So yeah, I have to fight these guys, I think, for my next bounty. So we'll be doing that next time, I think. Can I not use the sawmill here? That's right, I can't. They just tell... Wait, I saw something to the side, I thought. I can steal the wood. But I'm not going to do that considering my bounty. They just tell me to bugger off. I remember that part now. So we'll pick off fighting these guys next time. I think that's what I have to do. And see what I can do. So that'll be it for this time. And... Oh yeah, camp. And keep getting what I normally get. Since I'm assuming I'm going to be doing a lot more combat stuff. Not going to forget the bullabays. This time around. Bear stew to get their gear. Not the delicious platter, but a normal platter. Gonna do the breaded sausage so I get the movement up for the combat. Upper critical hit rate. Cabbage perch so I can get around faster. And the apple pancake so I can keep all this for longer and then do that. Then, like I said, we'll pick up from here next time. Just because I want to pick up with that fight. And then we'll go do all that stuff. Bone rattle. Tiny bite marks are still visible on this toy. That's interesting. And we'll pick up from there. So that'll be it for this time. As always, I wish you all well. I'll see you next time, and please, have a good one.